Today, something happened to me that I talk about all the time. You need to worry about you, not somebody else. What are you doing? Not compared to anybody else, but compared to yourself. Those are your main goals. If you are doing less than you are capable of doing, then you need to look at yourself. The story that I have is I was at the gym. I go to the gym regularly. You could call me a gym rat, actually. So somebody came in 3 hours into my workout. This happens to me regularly, but I don't pay it any mind, right? Got there at 10 in the morning. Was there for 3 hours, and somebody decides after I've already done one cycle of my workout, I'm going to my second cycle, right? And just a cycle for me is I take a break in the center of it. That's all it is. Decides to sit down next to me, like, this big man, I'm going to lift more weight than him. I don't really care. Doesn't matter. You can put another plate on there. Boo-hoo, big deal. You'll be hurting for a week when you get home and you got your boyfriend putting ice on you, you know? Like, stop it. Don't worry about it. But the reason why I usually don't pay attention to it is because it happens so often. The reason I pay attention to it today is because this person, I'm pushing myself today. Today was a big set for me. Pushing myself to absolute exhaustion. That was my goal today. Exhaust myself. I have nothing left. Collapse on my face. That was the goal today. And collapse on my face. But as I'm doing this, and I'll go until I can't go anymore, until I'm making noise, until I'm breathing heavy. It doesn't matter. This person starts laughing. They started laughing at somebody that was working out. I mean, just flat out fucking laughing. You just got to the gym, and then that's what you're gonna do? Woo-hoo-hoo! I'll continue my workout, but please worry about what you're doing. See, your little exercise that you did for a half hour and then left, I was still 2 hours, then I was there for 2 hours after you left. We don't know what the other person is doing when we're not around. That's why we can't use somebody else as as somebody to look at or compare ourselves to. Well, you know, I go to the gym all the time. And I'm just going to compare this to something I found out. And there's certain people that are in better shape than me. I outwork them for the 2 or 3 hours that I'm there. All right? So I'm there for 2 or 3 hours, and I'm outworking them. They're there the whole time I'm there, basically, right? And I always said to myself, I'm like, I don't know how they look better than me. Maybe their diet's better. Maybe they're taking better supplements. I don't know. I have no idea, but I'm working as hard as they're working when I'm at the gym. Do you know I had to kick myself the one day right in the balls? I did, just as hard as I could, because I started doing a morning set, and then I would go back and do a night set some nights. I ran into the same guys that I'm always looking at and wondering why they're in better shape than me. They're there at night. Duh! They're working out twice as much as you. Yeah, you're keeping up with them the first half of the day, but the second half of the day, you put it out of your mind. You think people only go there once a day. It's not that way. But man, and should I say something to them? Should I say something to this gentleman that decided? I still call him a gentleman. But should I say something to this pot-bellied fat fuck that's, you know, did this? Oh, I can't say those words. I'll have to bleep that out. But, like, should I say something to him to make myself feel better? Nah. Just, I was the one that was laughing. But I am going to make it a point to go and laugh at him every time I go to the gym. Every time. It doesn't matter. If he's there, I'm laughing at him. I'm moving his stuff. If he leaves a gym bag, which you're not supposed to do, it's going to end up at the front desk. Oh, he's going to I'm just going to torture this dude. to no end. And guess what? You can bench more than me. There's my little rant. I love my little rants. But it does. It shows you that you don't know what the other person does, especially when you're in the position that you know you're doing more, and somebody does that to you. Those are the type of things that I'm talking about. You don't know what goes on behind closed doors. And if you want to know, just ask. You know? And if you want to know why somebody is acting a certain way or, pushing themselves to the brink of, extinction, we're going to call it. There's reasons those are happening, but the reasons you may not understand because you just arrived. We see it in business too. I always loved this one. I used to be in sales, right? So in sales, we would hear this this notion. And they would say, "Oh, he's a house mouse. Oh, they give everything to him. Oh, they take care of little Johnny." It's like, did you ever stop and think, little Johnny puts a lot of work in? Oh, his last name's the same as the owner's. That may be true. Doesn't mean he doesn't know what he's doing. So stop, think, and realize that you're just comparing yourself to you. You can't compare yourself to anybody else because you don't know what anybody else is doing. And when you find out what other people are doing, then guess what? Then you feel like, a jerk. Or you feel like, oh, wow. Should I have really gone that far with it? What's one time that you did this or somebody did this to you? Think about that. Stay frosty. Marinate on it. I'll be back with another message.